Now, from your local election headquarters, it looks like Onondaga County is not quite as red as it used to be only a couple of years ago.
News Channel 9's Jeff Kulikowski looks at the numbers of registered voters and found a shift in party enrollment in the suburbs.
Voter turnout was good in 2016 in Onondaga County, about 75% for the last presidential election. But the number of people registered to cast a ballot is still low compared to the rest of the U.S., but improving a lot the past few years in Onondaga County, up 13,000 outside of Syracuse.
It's encouraging. It's very encouraging. Yes, we are still way behind in the registration, or we're trying to catch up, but it's encouraging to see people come out and start to register and start to pay attention to what's going on in the world.
Even in Onondaga County, this has been happening for quite some time, but it accelerated since 2016, where the suburban towns, the larger suburban towns, are starting to become more Democratic.
2016 and the town of Manlius was one of the reasons why the GOP had an advantage of about 4,800 registered voters more than the Democrats outside of the city of Syracuse. Well, the town has now flipped, and so have the suburbs, to a point where the Dems now have an advantage of about 500 registered voters over the GOP.
Oh, it's not discouraging. People are they're changing their minds and trying to vote for who they feel is the best candidate.
Clay's Democrat for about 8 years now.
Zarni says a good portion of these new Democrats on the rolls are newly registered voters, but says some are people who've switched their party affiliation.
If that trend continues, then we're going to see much more diverse field of candidates outside the city of Syracuse.
Zarni adds while registration numbers can give a party or candidate a good base to run on, they still have to connect with the voters when they do actually cast their ballot. Jeff Kulikowski, News Channel 9.
The number of registered voters will continue to go up in Onondaga County. The Board of Elections has about 10,000 forms right now to still process.